Yeah, mainly I'm like a bit more focusing on the digital companies like front end side. So my main focus on there, but on the back of the mind, I'm preparing for analog and also because we are not sure like which company, which opportunity we will get. That time we are not sure like which path to choose. Anyhow, you will choose the path, you will get a training, you will go inside that path. We are not completely sure like front end is better for me or back end is better for me until we go inside that. In hardware, like you need to have a basic knowledge completely from your 9th or 10th standard. I will say you should have the knowledge of everything.
Yeah.
Like switching to hardware is difficult. From software to hardware, switching to difficult. 2023 recession, you have heard that is the worst recession after 2008. So the racks are completely been frozen. In every company, it's been informed that we are not sure for 2-3 quarters the racks will open or not. All the companies are going low. Every company is having the same scenario. Like wherever you will apply, you will get the same that it's been frozen. We can't say for a quarter what will be the next. But thankfully, I got an internship opportunity in Cadence. That is like a big gift for me. Like I get something.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today we have Shivangini Jain with us. So she is currently working at Qualcomm as an system engineer, and she has completed her masters from Dhirubhai Ambani Institute. So without further ado, please Shivangini, introduce yourself to our viewers, and then we'll proceed with the podcast.
Yeah, hey everyone. Yeah, thanks Anish for this inviting me to this platform. It's pleasure for me to be here. And as already Anish introduced me, I'm Shivangni, and currently I'm working in Qualcomm as a system engineer. I'm really excited to dive into the journey of my life in this topic, and I will be sharing my instinct and hope it will provide valuable takeaway for all the listeners.
Okay, so like your journey is really interesting because first of all you did your B.Tech from a tier 3 college, then you did your M.Tech also from a like it semi tier 2 or tier 3 college, and still you got placed in a like big company like Qualcomm, and it was even off campus, it was not on campus. So your story is very interesting, and our viewers will be very interested to know like how did you do all those things. So first let's start with your childhood. So how were you in childhood? Were you studious and like, or were you not studious? How was it like?
Like childhood, I talk about like I am the youngest one in my family, so like my complete childhood is spent in like more love, care, and like scolding from all the family members. My brother used to scold me a lot, and if I talk about the studious one, so I won't say that I am a studious student, but yeah, I am more disciplined and a punctual student. Like till 10th, I was more, and like if I talk about the high school 11th, 12th, the students like become more friend circle and all, so I'm bit more get involved in that. So that is the regret that I won't be able to crack the IIT JEE at that time.
Okay,
So
okay.
yeah.
So that was like my regret also. I also was good crack IT. So like then you give your I think local state entrance exam, and then you got into a tier 3 college. Is it?
Yes, like I cleared few CETs. I cleared of CET Maharashtra and all, but
Okay,
that time like family we like to stay in the state only. That time family concerns
okay.
come. So I took a local private college in my
So
neighborhood.
then you choose EC. Is it? You choose stream as a EC, right? You
Yeah,
didn't
my field
choose.
is electronics and communication. Yeah.
Okay, so you didn't choose ITCS like that at that point of time it was booming. So what was the reason? Was there any particular reason, or you just chose EC on the blind?
No, not on a blind. My reason is that I was not interested in computer science. Like my whole family is from the computer science background. So
Okay,
from
okay,
their suggestion and all, like I was interested. I do some research and all. So I was interested in this field only.
okay, okay. So that's a great thing. So then I think you started your BTech and it went along, and then like you had any plans to write GATE, or you were just studying in your college only?
No, I do have a plans. Like after not cracking IIT JEE, I do have a plan that I will do further my M.Tech because in my mind, that back of the mind, my concern is that after joining a job, it was very difficult to leave a job and do the higher studies. So from the day I joined B.Tech, it is in my mind that I want to do M.Tech.
Okay, okay. So it was in your mind. So it was like in my mind also. I couldn't reach IIT, so I will also give GATE and I have to get a good rank. That was it. But like then what happened? I think you couldn't get a very good rank in GATE. So what was the reason behind it? And like then you choose to study in do M.Tech in tier 3. Like was there any reason? Like why didn't you take a drop and then try it one again, give one shot for IITs and all those things?
Like, yeah, yeah. My plan was when I joined B.Tech. Now, my plan was like fourth sem or fifth sem. I will start my gate preparation and like to join the coaching, because that time online coachings are not at that boom before COVID. But things happened, like the COVID came, and we all like. We are just thinking that it will open now. Then I will join the coaching. Online coachings are not also that boom that time. So my plan is like preparing for gate, and then it's like completely mismatched now. What to do next? So because of some reasons, being at home and also in COVID, everyone faced the same, like we are not in contact with the social outside of world, what other students are planning, what are their career goal. So because of that, I become some impatient, and like I tried my gate. I got scored in the first attempt in gate. So I get the ISCT, IIIT Delhi, and some few other colleges, better few colleges. And as a part of the drop, I say, so as I already did say that I'm bit impatient, like if it already being at home since 2 years for COVID, till next year I will be able to clear it out and all. So and I'm getting a good college, so I do a research of the DICT. It's one of the best college in Gujarat. So if I get it, so I think to get admission in it.
Okay. Okay.
uh,
So yeah, I that's a very interesting thing to note. So like yeah, that during the COVID, I was also preparing, but I took the online course. But I think you didn't take the online course, so that might be a problem for that might have been a problem because without coaching, it's true that with self preparation you can crack gate, but all the resources combined in one place or like everything combined in one place, it's not present on YouTube, right? So it's difficult. So that's why self preparation is difficult. It's not for everyone. That's a true
Yeah,
statement.
like online courses we take, but like managing our time at by being with family in a COVID
Yeah,
time, everyone is at home, so it become difficult that at which time we should take the courses and all.
yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
timetable is
That's
not
it.
able to be made clearly.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. So like then you joined this ICT college, and I see like you have been a teaching assistant there as well. So after you joined M.Tech, what was your plans on your mind? Like how will you like does companies like Qualcomm, Nvidia, TI do they come in the campus or they don't come in the campus?
Yeah, if I talk about the placement side, that is what I say, that I do a research in DICT. I find it the college is very well, like the research opportunities are good, the placement opportunities are there. So I opt for that college. When I joined, so in that time, there is no other option now. Like after BTech, we do have a option of higher studies, but in MTech, when I joined, I do have a plan. I need to switch for the placement in from the first day as I joined. So yeah, or if I talk about the placement opportunity, so the college is famous for all the research internship. It provided multiple companies like Visit, Micron, in Nvidia, Qualcomm. So the things are good there. And if I talk about how I planned in my MTech, so my planning is like the day I joined as a TA ship. So MTech started, and then the TA ship. So TA ship is a great learning I get. Like in BTech, we are not able to like gain so much of knowledge, but once we teach the BTech students, so the knowledge I learned while TA ship, that is the great knowledge. Like that time I need to learn and then need to teach them. So TA ship I manage. Also I done my ISRO funded project, ISRO and IT Bombay funded project. I started from my first year only. So that time everyone will be like, it's COVID going on, and in first year you're not able to manage new MTech is there, you're not able to manage. So everyone guided to do it in second semester, start in third semester, because mainly in MTech the research start in third semester. So my guide given me the proposal of this project, interviewed me. So I'm thanks to my guide, Professor Vinay Palapati. He helped me to take the project. So the biobubble system is going on at that time and currently. So only the PhD students are allowed to be inside the college. So that time I opt, okay, I will go inside the college. I need to do the research. So first year is like I done my coursework and TA ship and the research work. Second semester how it started, like in second semester, along with TA ship, research is already going on, but in first semester I completed like 20-30%. So in second semester, when the student like busy in thinking about which guide to choose, like they are attempting their presentation and all, like they are busy in all the things, that save my time actually. That I know I'm bit clear what is the my topics are decided, my research work decided, my paper, like my paper publication I started. it. So that somewhat saved the time for my placement preparation and what to do next. So in my college, it's like third semester is not allowed for the internship. Fourth semester allowed for the internship. That is only if you completed your thesis and all. So
Okay.
because of
Oh,
because it's a bit like a funded project now, so it have a lot of
yeah.
things for the research and all. So in second semester, uh, almost 80% I try to complete my research work. So
Okay.
which help me in third semester for preparing for the interviews.
Okay, so like those project, right? That ISRO project, was that through your guide also, or you applied that separately, or it is the same project as the that research project you're talking about, that funded project you're talking about? Was it a different project, or it was the same ISRO
No,
project?
it's a funded project. It's the same project. It's a ISRO and
Same
IT
project. Okay,
Bombay
okay.
funded project, same
So
project.
you got it through your
So
guide, right? You got it through like your guide helped you to uh, do that project. Okay, okay.
yeah, he
So
interviewed me. I cleared, like he proposed a proposal. Like multiple projects do come in college for research
yeah,
work.
yeah.
Like the college is famous for the research. So I've chosen that
Okay.
topic and I chosen it for my thesis work also.
So basically, they give out these projects are there. So you guys decide which one you guys want to do. Then you can give an interview. They will ask questions according related to the project and the topics of that. And if you perform good, and they will choose you, and you will be doing that research work on that project, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, you had almost everything planned and each step. What when you will do what things during your M.Tech. So yeah, then I think you finished your research before third semester or on the third semester. I think. And then you are
Yeah,
preparing for
like in a
placement.
mid of third semester, but
Mid of
yeah, in second semester, like I haven't in M.Tech hardly I took my semester break also. Like once the exam get over, I stay in college only. So in the semester break, I utilize for the completion
Okay,
of my
okay.
research work and all.
So like yeah, I also tell like utilize your summer break well. Don't just waste it out. So it's a crucial time. So like I think it was the COVID time also during your first year of M.Tech. So you had regular classes or like you had online classes during your first year, or how was it?
First semester, I do have the online classes.
Okay.
So online classes I manage also like some online other coaching institute also I was teaching in my first semester.
Okay, okay, okay,
So
okay, okay. So
that
you
is
are
also
like
one.
a very multitasker. You do so many things at once. That's like an incredible thing. Like, yeah.
It's like
So
when I sit at home or something, na, like I'm sitting idle. So I always get a thought that I should do something productive. So
okay, yeah,
that
yeah.
is kind of impatience, I can say. It's not also a good habit, but I do have that.
It's a good and combination of good and bad habit. Like having good productivity, we need good, but having impatience, that is also a bad thing.
Hmm.
So then you started preparation for like placements and all in during your mid third sem. So how you started your preparation? Did you follow free resources? What type of resources you follow? And like, did you follow any particular topics or courses? You can talk about that. And like, which
Yeah.
companies were you aiming for? Were you aiming for only digital companies or like also analog companies as well? Like Micron also come to your campus, right?
Yeah, mainly I'm like a bit more focusing on the digital companies like front end side. So my main focus on there, but the back of the mind, I'm preparing for analog and also because we are not sure like which company, which opportunity we will get. That time we are not sure like which path to choose.
Yeah, yeah,
Anyhow, you will choose the path, you will get a training, you will go inside that path. We are
yeah,
not completely sure like front end is better for me or back end is better for me
yeah,
until we go inside that. So bit more I'm focusing on both of the things, but the thing is my main like if I say my main aim is the front end. So I was preparing like digital electronics, FT C, anyhow we needed. I was not interested in programming that much, but anyhow that you will need the C, programming C and C++, and then the physical design, analog design, and also the few of the tools like Cadence tool you can go for Cadence Virtuosa, and for designing RTL to GDS too you can go for if I say if I say for the Kale ARM processor, ARM understanding, you can go for other tools like PCB designing. If you are a VLSI electronic student, you or an embedded student, you need a knowledge of the PCB designing. So I followed the Eagle as a tool, and also the low power, like low power energy, low power mode topic you will need it, and also computer architecture. That is the I hate the topic as like I don't like that topic, but
okay.
today I'm in that field only.
Basically, you
That
hate
time I was
computers, but Basically, you hate like programming, you hate computers, computer architecture, but
हाँ,
like in digital, mostly you guys, computer architecture is one of the important topics, I think, for digital.
important topics. Yeah, that time I
Yeah.
was not able to understand it much. Like in my
Okay.
M.Tech
Okay.
course, I am not even scored well in it. But today I am in that topic, so I need to be good in that. So as I
Okay.
was saying, that we need to be like prepared for everything. It's not like
Everything.
completely on our interest we can choose. And then the
Yeah.
fabrication, okay, like if you go for analog design or micron, you go. So there you needed the fabrication, fabrication knowledge, and also the embedded you go for. And better, like if you are doing any project in B.Tech or M.Tech, completely focus on it. It's not like you are making a group of 4 or 5 people, you are doing a bit things, or you are just paying a money for your project. So just focus on your project, what you are doing. Project is a much more important thing.
Okay, yeah. So you should choose the project like that interests you, right? Then only you will be able to focus. So you should choose the in that domain also. Like what I can say to people is like obviously you can't study everything to 100%, right? So first
No,
is your choice, which is of your interest. Like you say, digital is your interest, so you focus on those particular topics in digital, and the rest you study, but not 100%. You study
not
until how
100%.
much
Have
it's
a
yeah,
basic idea of everything.
basic idea.
At least if
Yeah,
you are in electronics communication or VLSI or any field like computer science, you are like being familiar with what other topics are going on. Be familiar with everything.
we found out.
Basic, you clear it.
So for exactly digital, exactly what you need, digital electronics you said. So digital electronics, is it the gate level one? It's or the higher level is required for digital electronics.
Gate level is needed, but in M.Tech, if you go, you will study more high level things. So like verification, where verification and validation subject will be there. So everywhere you will see that digital is required.
Required.
So first like if you're preparing for gate, even though you're like preparing for M.Tech or not, whatever the reason, but in B.Tech only, the gate syllabus is the most important thing you should know. It's having all the basic of
All the
everything.
yeah.
So prepare your anyhow, you don't have a plan for gate, that's okay, but anyhow plan that syllabus of gate very well, because that is the basic thing that you will need entire in your life. That is also I'm observing after joining the company.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Like yeah, you can proceed. Yeah.
yeah, focus on like for basic you can proceed with the NPTEL lectures. That is the most important. Like it having all the knowledge of it. It's quite slow, but NPTEL lectures are like have covered all the basic thing. And then you can go for the YouTube channels, and apart from it, for advanced level you can go for other things.
Okay, okay. So basically, I also like I also got this opportunity to work at TI. I also was preparing GATE syllabus only. I wasn't specifically preparing for TI, but that helped me. That helped me huge amount to like crack the interview and all. So I yeah, even if you're not preparing for GATE, you have to still prepare for GATE basically. So to crack interviews and all. So that GATE clears the fundamentals. So
Like in
basically to
B.Tech you
summarize,
will have 40-45 subject. You won't prepare all
yeah,
the 40-45
all
subject.
the that's
So
yeah, whichever are
Gate
important.
contain
Yeah.
the main important 10-12 subject. It contain the important topics, important subject. That is
Yeah, of your
important.
particular domain, it contains all the important topics. So
Hmm.
like to summarize, for if you are preparing for digital, you can prepare for digital electronics, then computer organization and architecture, and then those RTL and GDS, all those things, and any tools, particularly Verilog, you need to know, and C programming you need to know, right? All these things you need to know.
EDA tools you can know, PCB designing you can know,
PCB
and also
design,
the
right?
cadence virtuoso for
Cadence
analogs.
is required. Cadence is required for analog. Is it also required for digital? Is it, or like
No,
it's
for
not?
RTL to GDS to the flow. You can front
Flow.
end to
Okay.
back end flow.
Okay. 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 You need.
So cadence is
Okay.
required for that. Eagle is for PCB design. Kale ARM for like different tools you can find for it.
Basically,
Kale
you
ARM
should
for
yeah, you should know. So all this you got the
simulation tool.
license.
Familiar with
Yeah, simulation tool.
simulation tool. Familiar.
So you got all this access to your college, or like it is open source, like it's like Verilog is open source, but is all the tools are available freely, or you have to like get to
Few
from your
EDA
college or
playground tools, few EDA playground tools, they are free. Like we can
okay.
download it, they are free. MATLAB and all are free. Few like Cadence tool, na, like that is more licensed version one. So that I got from access from the college.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, Cadence I know you need access, but I think for the other tools, few mostly digital things, I think there are more free resources than analog, because analog has very limited resources available.
Yes.
Okay,
So
so
free sources you
let's
can find
yeah.
it all.
So like let's now come to the more interesting part. So I think you prepared all this, and then you sit for placements, I think, and like you sit for internship, right? So you got this opportunity to work at Qualcomm like through on campus, or was it off campus? What was it?
Look, as I see, from third semester, started applying for the job. Not much VLSI companies are not much visiting, like Cadence visited, not much company visited that time because about recession and all we are heard. So not much, like computer science, all companies are there, like Google, Microsoft, all companies visit, but for us, less companies are there. So I started applying in offline also. I cracked few interviews of the offline also, like few startups I cracked and all. But then at the mid of my this third semester, Qualcomm visited our college. So I like got selected in 3 rounds of Qualcomm, but it result haven't come for 3 months. So I lost the hope that I might be the Qualcomm will not. So I'm looking for other companies also. Few companies I'm keeping in backup and all. So, but in the end of the my third semester, I got a result that I am the only one that is selected for from the Qualcomm for the internship. So
Okay,
in like
yeah,
it's
that's
been like in a 20-25 days, I need to complete all my wrap up all my M.Tech thing and need to visit to my internship that is on
okay.
site.
Okay, so like you cleared 3 rounds of like interview in Qualcomm, is it? So
Yes.
three of them were only technical interviews, or were there any personal interviews, or like it was different only, or three of them, both all of them were technical only?
Mainly technical only. Like written, you mainly will focus on C, FT, that will be the mandate part, and other things like go come from your technical side. So
Okay,
technical
so
side, we prepare for digital and all, as I told. So
okay,
gate syllabus or much
gate
more than
syllabus.
gate syllabus.
Yeah, much
Huh.
that's enough. Like for written, gate syllabus is like enough, and you clear the written,
Hmm.
and then you have one interview and then a second interview,
Huh. Technical
and
round, you will have two
like
technical
two.
round.
Okay, okay. So like so what the basically, like briefly can you explain the topics from where they ask, like was it mainly from digital electronics, or they were asking about tools also, or and did you like had submitted a resume, like what did you fill in your resume, all those things you can explain.
Like it started from my M.Tech, my research work started, like projects I do. It started with my research project. After that, it moved to all the project that I have done in my B.Tech and M.Tech. So all the like complete understanding of my project it goes. After that, they moved to not digital electronic. They moved to digital electronic few parts, like all the encoder and all few circuits. They provided me that I need to draw few condition. They gave questions related to that, not completely like if from book and all. They will go give you the situation, like this is the circuit I want this, how you can make it. So I need to present my whiteboard and make a circuit accordingly. Few conditions situations they will give, according to it I make it. Then few question they ask related to Verilog and system Verilog programming I need to do. Then it further on moved to UVM. A few questions of UVM it moved to, like for verification domain. It then as I say, they also moved to fabrication background of the fabrication, how the fabrication industry work, and all the flow of the fabrication industry, fabrication flow, and then how the front end to back end, flow of the front end to back end flow they move. And few topics of this computer architecture, like memory management, paging, and multiple things. So MMU, you should know about the computer architecture, how the OS work. You should have an idea of it, and a bit idea of C. Yeah, C++. You will need it. So and at the last, they will ask you some question of FT related. They will give you some logical questions. They will ask. So that is a logical thing and decision making skills type question they will ask. So that is how it divided into two technical interview
So
rounds.
I think they asked so many things. I think they covered everything. I think the whole of your
Almost
MTech,
that is
whatever you
what I
said.
say, that you won't be like know that in which domain they will ask. So we have a basic knowledge, basic
Holistic,
idea of
okay, basic
everything,
knowledge,
whatever
okay.
you're
And
preparing.
it is important, like whatever project you do in your MTech and whatever project you have done in your BTech. At least I know many students, what they do, they don't care about the BTech project. So if you don't care, that's fine. But if you are putting that in your resume, you should know exactly what it
Hmm.
does and what you have contributed. That those things you should know, right?
Yeah, you should be focused. Like ATS related resume will be shortlisted or whatever. If the resume interviewer will have your resume, so be careful. What make a resume as a brief one, but with the proper terminology, proper skills, what you are doing, and be like ready with everything you are mentioning in your project. Not like you make a one project and you have done like 10-15% work in that project, and you are no aware of the 15% of the project. Like you make a smart street light system and you done only the presentation part or something, like 15% work you have done, or the programming you done, but you're not aware like how, what other the PCB required, what about the sensor require, being involved in it. So make sure that you are involved in each and every project a bit more in detail,
Yeah, you
because you
should
are
know
doing a
everything
project for, yeah, you are
for.
doing project for your placement or your knowledge, not for the marks. So first keep a thing in your mind that not, you are not doing it for marks only.
Yeah, in B.Tech it's a bit different, but in M.Tech it's very critical and very important. So like
That is what
then
I
you.
learned in my M.Tech, not in B.Tech. I was not that much like
Yeah,
aware of the
in
things.
B.Tech, yeah, everyone, most of the students are not aware, but after M.Tech, you like get mature a bit and you
Mhm.
know what things to do and what not to focus on. So, like, then, like, as you said, right, you have to wrap up your like research work within 20-25 days. Then you went to Qualcomm. Where was it? It was in Hyderabad office, was it?
Yeah,
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 so
it
then you went,
was.
yeah, can speak.
Yeah, I went to Hyderabad office. It was Qualcomm Hyderabad.
So
So
yeah, you can explain your experience, how was it, and all those things. And you don't have to explain about your project, but you can say like what things you learned, like EVM. You said, did you learn any new things from there, or like you can say all those things.
yeah, obviously, like I went to Qualcomm in Hyderabad. My internship like started. You will assign your manager at that time only 1 week before I come to know that this is my team. I'm being selected in it. So I was selected in the system on chip stock design team. I was selected.
Okay.
Obviously, I know the like basic idea. That is what I see. Na, that basic idea you should know. Like it's related to system Verilog and all that company work on it. But you will work on scripting, designing, the internal things you would not knowing at that time.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like company will give you like 1 week or 10 days to prepare, ramp up the things. In college the same thing you prepare for 6 months, but in the ramping period you need to ramp up in 10 days. So clear understanding you will get it when you are started working on project. So it's not like, don't keep in mind that it will be a 9 hour job. Never be like that in the initial stages of the internship, or I'll say as a fresher, never be like that it's a 9 hour job, because that is a learning period. You will have your learning period. You will take time to ramp up and all. So better to give your more time to it, 10-15 hour try to give it, because that will surely will worth it. After 2 years you will find yourself that you are at a good position. So that time you can't demand for 9 hours job. So yeah, my internship gone like that. I also, my M.Tech is going on. So research work, my thesis work, I need to complete. My paper publication is also going on. So in weekend I try to complete it up. Like Saturday I give for my this M.Tech work, Sunday I give it for my internship. So that 6 month in my internship period is completely packed, because I'm learning the new things. It's not like I'm roaming around in Hyderabad enjoying. Few people do have a like thing in mind that it's an internship period, you can enjoy it, but never take your internship period as an enjoyment period, because that is going to decide your next stages. What will be the next. I never be like, okay, if I get a conversion or not. I have a worry inside me that we will get a conversion or not. That is a apart thing, but I am be like, okay, if I don't get a conversion, it's okay, but I will never feel the regret that I haven't given my 100% in the internship. So that attitude I always have in my internship.
Okay. Yeah, that's attitude that you should have. I also was intern here, so I also didn't enjoy much. So yeah, that's true. Like this is your learning phase, right? And that's a different, I think, from software and hardware domain, is that once you gain the experience, once you learn it, right? A
Hmm.
fresher and between experienced person, the gap is huge. But for software, I think the difference is like a fresher can also learn the new coding and all the tools that are coming. Freshers can also learn, and the experienced people can also learn. That's why there is a bit difference between the like coding side, computer science side, and this like
Yes.
electronic side.
In
That's a
hardware,
different gap.
like you need to have a basic knowledge completely from your ninth or 10th standard. I will say you should have the knowledge of everything. Like switching to
Yeah,
hardware is difficult. From software to hardware, switching to difficult. You should have
it's
knowledge
difficult.
of it and
Yeah, it's
have
very
everything.
easy. You can go from hardware to software because everything is available online and tools are available. It's very easy to learn,
Hmm.
but it's very difficult to gain it. Like
Switch
here,
to
who
hardware.
are, yeah, industry experts, they are actually have very good knowledge in domain. I also like work with the people. They have actually very good idea of their domain, what they are exactly working in. So yeah,
You
then
won't
you,
believe, like right now, few time I revise my first year BTech first year books. So sometime I go for my 11, 12 book also. Like I get a habit of sometime I revise it if I get a time na. So that will help me. So it's
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
completely no straightforwards going on. So I revise the
Yeah,
things few times.
you have to keep on learning, right? That's the part of like these type of jobs. You have to keep on learning everything. Like something comes up, then you have to learn, read research papers and all those things. So like your intern was 6 months, right? Your internship duration was 6 months, and then what happened? I think it got extended or something. Like you can
It
explain
got
about the.
extended for 1 month. Like total, it is 7 month internship.
Okay, okay. And then what happened?
So
Like you converted your PPO or like you weren't able to convert.
it was like completely like conversion only there. The rack is like green, but at the last moment, we come to know they extended the my internship. But in 2023 recession, you have heard that is the like the worst recession after 2008. So the racks are completely been frozen in every company. It's been informed that we are not sure for 2 3 quarter the racks will open or not. All the companies are going low. So they extended it, but after that they come to know that other layoffs are also going on. So obviously there is no chance of getting converted because the layoff are only going on. So the internship won't get converted. So
Okay.
I then thought to complete in my thesis first in a 1 week. I keep applying for other companies also, but every company is having the same scenario. Like wherever you will apply, you will get the same, that it's been frozen. We can't say for a quarter what will be the next. But thankfully, I got an internship opportunity in Cadence. So that is like a big gift for me. Like I get something. Other companies
So,
also
like,
I'm trying.
when did this happen? Like, after Qualcomm, you spent 1 2 weeks for thesis, and then only you were applying, and then you got the intern opportunity to
Huh.
intern at
I do
Qualcomm.
have
This
a
is in
10
the
days break. In 10
okay.
days
This is
break, I get an opportunity in Cadence.
okay in the fourth sem, right? This is in the fourth sem, or like
Yeah, fourth sem almost completed. In
almost completed.
23 July. Yeah, my fourth sem,
July.
like
Okay,
after thesis is completed. Yeah, my
okay.
M.Tech
That was
completed.
off campus, right? That was off campus.
That was off campus. I
So,
was
how
applying
did you
to work
apply?
there and all.
How did you apply? Basically, was it through LinkedIn or you went to the careers page website and then applied?
Mainly, I was applying in careers page also, and also in LinkedIn, giving asking for few referrals from the people. So mainly got a referral, got selected through a referral there.
Okay, okay, okay. And like, so that was you texted through LinkedIn, was it? Or like you know that person personally?
Not personally.
Okay,
Like I
okay,
connected with the HR and also not personally.
okay, okay. So basically, you have to be active on LinkedIn and you have to connect with HR people. And obviously, just uploading your resume on the careers website isn't enough. You have to get like through a referral as well. That will be more smoother and easier for you to like get
You need
the
to try
interview
each and
opportunity.
every aspect. You
Aspect.
need to
Okay,
be like being patient there and need to try each and every aspect you can try. Career site is also important. You will get a call from career site. Like once I join a Qualcomm now, after like since I applying in June July. That time my internship not converted now. There I'm applying, and then I received a call in January and February. After 6 7 months, I received a call from
okay,
multiple. When the recession opened now, I got
okay,
start getting a call. So
okay.
yeah, you will get a call like anyhow. Somewhat you need to be patient there. It's not like you applied
But
today or tomorrow you will get a call.
okay, you are impatient. How did you deal with that? You need to be patient in all this thing, but you are impatient, right? So how did you deal with the stress
That
and
is
all that?
the great learning. If I say not getting converted now, that is the great learning I learned in my complete like since in my life. You need to deal with everything. The bad times come. That is a hard struggle come. Now you don't know what to do next. Everywhere recession is going on. So the day I face that day I need to face by myself only. Others will console me. Okay, it's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like it will be fine. You will get a job, but when I need to console myself, but after that now whatever I got, I take my internship seriously. But after that I am be like, okay, whatever the opportunity I will get, I will never like say it's wrong or it's been something. Like I got today in a company. I know by how hard or by how much struggle I get into this. So if I need to do my hard work here, I will try to give my 100% because I know the value of getting into this.
Yeah.
So
So
that is what it gives me a like value of the things that I
yeah.
neglect the things, it will give me the value.
Yeah, you should obviously value the things. Like, to be honest, I would have been heartbroken. Like, if I would have given my everything 100% in 6 months, and then if I had to have known, like, if I am not getting the PO, that would have been a heartbreaking. But obviously you have to move on, and obviously whatever you learn, right, you have gained few skills that also you will get other opportunities as well. You have to take grab those opportunities as well. So
That one
like
to one is like I realize that life is not smooth. Obviously, everyone will have their like rise and fall. Everyone will face in entire life. We will face, but the thing is like we need to face it anyhow. In after few months or few years, you will surely will get out of it. But
yeah.
never lose the hope. That is what I learned in my life.
There is always another path, like you have to choose some other path. So like then you cracked the interview of Cadence. So like there also did they ask same topics, or like was it a bit different for Cadence? What
No,
role
it
was it?
was a verification. It was a verification team.
Okay.
In initially in internship, in Qualcomm I was in design team, and in Cadence I was in verification team. So there the new learnings are there again. The system Verilog virtues, there's UVM, other topics are there, but it's a kind of verification. So the learning is completely different there.
So
So
in
I get
interview,
a
what did they
I
ask? Like interview, what did they specifically ask?
again in interview for internship, if you go now, mainly they will ask you completely about your gate syllabus only, not
Okay, okay.
a bit of the same topic. And mainly if you multiple interview go as a fresher now, they will ask you about the things. And additionally they asked me about the internship that I done in Qualcomm. So additional things that I did is my internship part.
Okay, okay. So like then you went there Cadence, and how long was it? It was for 2 months, was it, like, or
It is for 3.5 months.
okay, then you are doing your internship and your semester has ended. So then what were your next plans? What were you doing? And like how was
Like
Cadence? Was it in Bangalore, or like it was in Hyderabad also?
it was in Bangalore.
It was in Bangalore.
Cadence is in
Okay,
Bangalore. Yeah,
okay.
I
So
shifted to
yeah.
Bangalore then. So like in last 5 or 6 years, I shifted my cities a lot.
Okay. Yeah, that will
Even in
happen,
one
right?
place
Yeah.
I adjust, and then you need to switch to other place. You can't be like stick to one place.
So your M.Tech wasn't in your hometown, was it? This Gujarat wasn't in your hometown. Okay.
No, my hometown is in Indore. My
Okay.
schooling is from Bhopal, and then my
Okay.
B.Tech is from Indore, and then I
Okay.
completed my M.Tech from Ahmedabad, Gandhinagar, Gujarat, and then internship in Hyderabad, and right now in Bangalore.
Bangalore. So you have moved all the places basically. A lot of places.
It's like I need to like in since 5 6 years I shifted a lot.
Yeah, that's like good thing actually. You learn, like, you go to new places, how to shift and
Every
everything.
city you can get an explosion of every city.
Yeah. So yeah, then your internship, you were doing your internship. So how was it, and like then what you did?
My internship is bit more like good in Cadence because you get a I got a good ramp up things. They are I say na in Qualcomm when I joined na, after 10 15 days I was put into a project, but in Cadence I got a time for ramping up the things. So learning is quite good in Cadence also. I learn system Verilog and UVM in Cadence, and how to
So
solve the like it's a tool based company na. Cadence is like a tool
yeah,
base. It
tool
make
based
it
company. Yeah,
tools. So it gave it tools to Synopsys, Qualcomm, Texas,
yeah.
all other companies take a tool from the Qualcomm. Sorry, from Cadence.
Cadence.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So from Cadence, I like we need to connect with the other customer from Texas. We need to connect. We need to connect with Qualcomm. Other every customer we need to connect. So that is a good idea. I got a internal idea of the tools,
Okay. So basically, this
XTDM and all.
UVM and Verilog, right? Do you have any suggestions to from where a student may learn about UVM? Like, are there in NPTEL videos, or like are there any online websites or something like that? This UVM or system Verilog,
For
like what?
Verilog and System Verilog, I will say go for NPTEL lecture
Okay.
and
Okay.
prepare digital circuit. First have a good knowledge of digital circuit, like prepare for Morris Mano. First once refer the book of Morris Mano. First have a knowledge of good knowledge of this digital circuit, and then go for the Verilog and then system Verilog, because you will design the architecture according to it. Once you get the exposure of all these three things, then go for the UVM. So UVM better to take a course better take try the online courses are there, or take the course from the Udemy. Try the
Okay,
Udemy
okay.
courses or somewhere.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, because many students ask me why can they learn this UVM thing. So yeah, then you completed your Cadence internship and then like you converted it or like it was the same thing as Qualcomm.
No, like Cadence internship is for a bit long. It's for 11 months. So
Okay,
in mid, it was in 11 month after my Tech.
okay,
So
okay,
in mid, I was applying for other companies also in Workday career side. I'm applying everywhere, but still the recession is going on, and like few things happened. Like Cadence, like few things as like I was already doing the internship. So then I got an opportunity from Qualcomm. uh, there are like for an interview call I got. So interview call for the 2 3 teams, I different teams, I got a call from the Qualcomm for an interview. Then I been interviewed there and got selected in one. I chosen my one of the team, and still then I got a offer letter. So I resigned from the Cadence after that. It was an internship period, so I can resign for 15 20 days was a like a lockup period. So
look
in
up
that
here.
I can resign there.
Okay, okay.
So
So this
after that.
opportunity that you got from Qualcomm, it was like you applied through your referral or like it was through career pages only.
No, it was career pages. Career pages I was applying. So I
Okay,
got a
you
call from
got
the
through.
career page only.
Okay, okay. So like your resume, like it was your resume was one page or was it like two page? Because you had done so many projects and things. Like I want to know like
It was one
what
page.
gets one page only, right? And like everything was very simple. Like you had your projects written up, you had your academic things and your basic like name and all those things I think written up.
How it was
So
like my resume. See, I don't mention much of the things like my higher secondary, and that I don't mention much. I mention my B.Tech, M.Tech, that overall in education system I mentioned my degree. And in if I go to my tools, my understanding of the tools, my topics, I go for that. The things I'm been more clear in, and then my internship of my Qualcomm and Cadence, and the project. So project I mainly been done in M.Tech, mainly focus, and my research work I presented, and then my publications. That is all in
yeah.
one page. It's
Yeah,
been
it's a very
limited one.
good, yeah, good resume actually. Like you have done publications, project, then like internships, so all these things are there. So
Yeah,
it's very
achievement
difficult
and
that
all that I haven't like
yeah,
not been added there.
yeah. So you will get selected, and it's up to you in the interview. Like it depends what will happen in the interview. That's I think it will get selected. So yeah, you got your role as a system engineer at Qualcomm. So like you don't have to explain everything, but just in brief, if you want to say like how is it, how are you liking your work, and like you said that you don't want to code, but you have to code right now. But in digital, I think many people they do code, like they have to like mainly do coding, and obviously other stuff are there, but they also have to do coding. I think is it true?
Yeah. Uh, as I said, like electronics and communication, when I chosen in BTech, that time I was not aware that I will need a coding there. So as long as I am trying to like go away from the in my complete BTech, I was trying that I need to go away from the coding. I don't need to switch, because in the after 12 when you join the electronics and communication, you will have in mind that you will need a hardware, you need to do the shouldering and all. Even other people I've seen, many people they think that I'm doing the hardware work, I'm doing the shouldering and all. I say no, that is not the hardware, you need to do the work in coding and all. It's not hardware, like we are working on devices only.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. Like you can go, you can go.
So after getting into Qualcomm, I say I am in system architecture, system team. So it's mainly computer architecture team. So I was not interested in M.Tech that much, but after coming into company, going through why it is needed and all, then I started preparing, because in company you need to ramp up in 10 days. You won't
Yeah,
get the so much of 6 month, and that is the like a difficult topic. You will be the main POC of the thing, you need to handle the things. That time you cannot judge, because in college we know if we want do it much better, what we will get the less marks. But in company you always have a like that, oh, if it is our responsibility, if it won't happen, no one will help us. So by
yeah.
having in that mind in all like mind, so I started preparing. And the good thing happened that I don't like that subject, but now I like that subject a lot.
Yeah, it may so happen first you don't like something, but once you study, once you understand the
Once you
fundamentals,
study
you
it,
yeah,
then I
you
don't
like the
know. No other options are not there. I need to prepare
yeah,
this
you have
subject
to
only. Then
yeah,
I
you have to
get a
study.
good knowledge. Yeah.
But basically, like one thing is there, your seniors will like always be there to help you out. Like in the job also, I think senior people, they will obviously, you can't ask for help every time, but if you are really stuck in a problem and if it's a valid like problem, I think they are always there to help you, I think.
Yeah, surely they will help you out, but the thing is like that they are also being busy in their work. You
Yeah, yeah,
will have a
yeah,
great workload and all. They will guide you, but it's not like in each and every topic you will ask them. They will guide you, okay, do this, but anyhow at the end
yeah.
of the day you need to be like
Do
prepare by
it by
yourself.
yourself. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You can
definitely.
ask them the doubt, but you can't like expect them to explain you completely things.
Yeah, because they have so much of work. I have seen my seniors, they have so much of work and they do so much of work, like it's obviously bad of me to ask them each and everything. Obviously, I have to figure out things by myself as well.
At least
So
we should know the basic knowledge so they can guide us above them. If they are having time, they will guide us. But if they are only having workload, they will get frustrating because of that. So each and every topic we can't ask from everyone.
okay, so like I think it's been was 1 year, or how many months has it been, like you have been working in Qualcomm?
It's been 9 months.
9 months almost.
If I
Okay,
involved at my internship work, then it's in a 1.5 month,
that's, yeah,
one and a
that's a
half
but
years.
but this
So
is
in
in, I think
Qualcomm,
this
it's
is
a
in
full
Bangalore,
time.
right? It's in Bangalore, right?
Sorry,
Or it's in
it's in
Qualcomm is
Bangalore.
in Bangalore. Okay, okay. So like then how has it been? How has it been? Like what difference you felt like when you're working there full time and like when you're doing the intern? Is there any difference, or still like you're learning everything new every day and it's still like doing this work same as you were doing an intern?
As I say that I worked in different team, like I worked in design, verification, and now in system engineer. So I go on and complete background of my hardware, software, VLSI, embedded. I go on into complete background of the things, and
Okay.
also the cities I switched. So city explorer also I got. So there's a literally a drastic change. Like when I was in third semester of my M.Tech, and as soon as I completed my internship in Qualcomm, now after 7 months, and after 7 months when I was applying the into the company in recession time now, I'm bit more confident at that time because I was aware like how the interview will go, how I need to answer, the things I need to prepare, and I'm like aware of the how the company will work. So getting the internship experience, that it helped me a lot because at college we don't know na, like how the company will work, what are the tools they are making, or what are the internal things are there. But while doing internship now, after doing internship, I get a bit more knowledge of the things. Okay, these are the things that I can do it, how I can the ramp up my things in a small period of time. So yeah, it like, and it's a 1.5 year I am having the industrial exposure, and it's like a great learning, drastic change in me I can see.
Yeah, like you wouldn't have thought like if you're in BTech third year or second year from there and from now, like it's a total journey, total difference.
Obviously, like if I go a few things right now na, like C or something, I'm going to coding or somewhere. If I learn that and then I compare it my BTech, I was like, oh, I was not aware of this simple thing in my BTech. I need to like do so hardship, I need to mug up the things for the exam.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
even able to understand this small topics. Now I feel like, oh, times I just get bored na, so I start solving the gate numerical just for my like fun activity or
Okay.
something, it goes like that. So that time and now I feel that numerical so easy. Now I feel, oh, that is what we are not understanding in our BTech, that it can go so easily, the things can go so easily.
Yeah, like there are two things now. You are learning and practical learning, but there like we were learning with theoretical things, so it may not be that much connection won't be there. But now as you're doing things practically and you have higher aptitude, right? You know many things, you know all the things around you, like you have gone through the full flow, so that also helps to understand things. So I think that's the thing. And I'm seeing, observing that you have the interest in electronics as well, so that obviously helps. So
Yeah.
basically, like let's start a bit of fun questions. So, like as you are so interested in electronics and you're so involved in your job, do you even rest in your weekends, or like you just do your job, or again study or something now also?
Sometime it's like you will have your pending work in your week, like it's a
Yeah, yeah,
flexible
yeah.
timing now.
It's
So
like,
you
yeah,
will
yeah.
have your pending work of your office. So first you thought to finish your pending work in weekend, and then all the household chores and all. But in like in a one of if you skipped off 1 week, like spend doing the thing, but in second week you fortnightly weekends, I feel like that I should move around. Mainly I do have a interest in trying the new cuisines in Bangalore. Like in Bangalore you will have a great exposure of trying the new places, new stand up things, and
Yeah,
new
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
uh, you will have file multiple things here. Even though your friends are not there, you will get a good friendship also, friend circle, different friend circle, you will get it. So somehow I spend my time in trying the new cuisine, new restaurant, and exploring the new places in Bangalore. So my weekend will go like that. Also, if I could talk about a skill, somehow like someday I feel like that I should learn something, at least that will. So 1 hour 2 hour I dedicate to that. Mainly on
Okay.
Netflix it will go, but 1 or 2 hour I dedicate to some skills.
Okay. So basically, you don't binge watch the Netflix series or something, but you decide to learn few things or like explore different places. That's a good thing because the
Yeah,
new
I
generation
have
they
an
just
interest of roaming around. I'm like, yeah, I don't have like sitting at room that I can't do. I need to like roam around. So my mainly
ro-
things go like.
yeah, actually, new generation what they do is they just open the phone and just scroll through the reels. They just
Hmm.
watch every reels what they coming now. That is just a new thing that has come up.
That I also do now. What I do, I put the screen time in the main notification
Okay,
of my bar, so at least
okay,
I can
okay.
get a screen time. I need to like reduce my screen time to that.
Yeah,
After
it's
getting into
very
corporate life, you will get a habit of screen time or network, watching the reels and all that. I need to reduce it.
yeah it's like very addictive thing like I
Hmm.
also sometimes get addicted but I also like try to solve few problems and all those things to keep me
We
myself
need to
busy and
figure it
not
out, Leo. Huh.
yeah so yeah that's a good thing so what are your future plans now you just plan to work on Qualcomm or like you have any higher studies plan like doing PhD and all those things because you're very interested in research as well so like your research project that has been completed or like it's still ongoing
No, that project is completed.
that
Research,
project
patent, and all have been done from that project. That is completed. But yeah, if I talk about I do have an interest in going to higher studies. But now I am being like, I need to learn more like the things I'm going on now. I need to get much more idea of what
yeah
actually
yeah
I'm
yeah
doing. So
Yeah,
I am
exactly.
right now preparing myself for most this computer architecture and preparing myself more for the software. Like I lack in the coding and all. So first of all, I need to get a bit more knowledge of the coding and getting into software also. So both hardware and software knowledge I'm trying because I'm system team, so it's a combination of both hardware and software. So I need to be like ready for both. So currently I'm being into it, trying some few paper publication also. Sometimes few things come now, so I'm being into that also. I do have my higher education plan for MS or PhD, but once I if I able to like manage my job along with simultaneously, so few years I will like look into it simultaneously if I will to manage it. But I
Okay.
do have the
So
course of higher studies.
so basically you have already done your masters. So what will be the advantage of doing MS? It is also a masters, right? Or like
It will be master, but mainly if other field I've switched to, like
okay,
the
okay.
trending field is
Yeah.
AI ML is coming on.
Yeah.
So not in electronic side, but having at least a skill set of the other things also. So now
Yeah.
my thing is like I need to have a skill set of some software or AI ML, so that I will try if I can able be
Basically
able
you are
to.
running away from software since childhood, but now you want to get into like learn this new software things as well.
Learning, not getting into, but at least should
Okay.
have because right now VLSI, AI in VLSI is also booming a lot.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
at least
definitely.
you need to be like boom up with the things, new technologies is coming. So I need to like ramp up with the new things also.
And to be honest, like
That is
AI
all my
isn't
plan.
yeah AI
Yeah,
isn't everything about coding like it like there are much more than AI like it's algorithm, it's mathematics, it's statistics, it's calculus, like all those things are there. Yeah, like coding is a part
yeah.
of AI
Every
but I think
company is like, every company is
yeah
having AI. Nvidia is booming because of AI. So
yeah yeah
every company is like completely indulged in the AI field. So upcoming technology, obviously if we completed our education or whatever, but with the upcoming technology we need to ramp up in lifetime.
yeah
It's not like
yeah yeah
engineering is of 4 years all and all. You need to
yeah
prepare lifetime. That's
yeah you should keep on learning and that's the thing, that's the type of like jobs like we are in. So yeah it was great conversation with you Shivangini. So if you want to give any parting words to our viewers like who are BTech freshers or if they are in third year they're preparing for placements or who are in M.Tech, like you can give parting words to our viewers.
yeah, sure. And be like, enjoy your life, have patience in your life, not like me, have great patience in your life. You will surely will achieve something, but dedicate like if 2 or 3 hours for your skill set. Mainly, don't have a clear mind that I'm not a IIT and I won't be able to all these things. We have confidence in yourself. Yeah, I will have a dream. First of all, I say have a dream and try to achieve it. You will surely be. It's not like everyone will have their different time phase, so never compare yourself with other. Compare yourself in 1 year how much you change. So always have a that attitude that compare yourself that where you are. So currently that is what I will say, and I will always, like, if you need any help or any suggestion, I will be there. You can connect Anisha or me in LinkedIn. So yeah, so prepare yourself and be ready, for you will achieve good things.
Yeah, those are actually great words. Like this IIT thing is also true. Like many people, they like demotivate themselves. Like, look, I'm not an IIT, and how will I do it? Yeah, that's true. Like they are intelligent. That's not a lie. But like everything has a phase, and every person is a unique one. So you might have some skill set that the other person may not have. So you might excel in
I
something.
always
So
have a regret that I won't be able to join. I'm not able to join IIT. I'm not a IIT, and that is what I say. Na, I had to have a dream of doing a higher education. So
okay.
I have a dream that getting into IIT once in a life. That is a dream, but we'll see if
That
I'm
will also
able
get
to complete.
completed. That will also get completed if you just like you will get many opportunities. I think to do some research work or PhD in IITs. I think the profile you have, you will get many opportunities.
That is what, never get disappointed. Everyone will do their best in their life. They will find their way to what need to be done.
So yeah, thank you to our viewers who are watching like till the end, and thank you Shivangini to come to my channel on the request. So you accepted the request. I'm very thankful to you. So yeah, we'll meet again. Thank you.
Thank you, and follow Anish for other like update and subscription. He's like doing so much hard work for it. So all the best for all of you, and thanks Anish. Great work.